When I asked you about, where should the Palestinians go, and you said there are designated UN centers to go to. Well, apparently the spokesperson for the United Nations, Stefan Dujarric, whom you know, repudiated that yesterday or refuted that. He said, let's be clear, there are no UN designated safe zones in Gaza. I think all my senior colleagues have been very clear, including the Secretary General, saying there are no safe places in Gaza. There are shelters that fly the UN flag that are sheltering thousands and thousands and thousands of people, men, women, and children who are trying to stay alive and get some food, get some water. We have seen since the beginning of this conflict that those places that fly the UN flag have not been safe either. You comment on that?
So I will say, first of all, I did not say that there were safe zones. That is a very different concept.
You said there were safe
Saeed, again, can we just establish a ground rule that I won't interrupt you and you won't interrupt me? Okay. I did not say that there were safe zones. That is a different concept. We have seen earlier in this conflict the idea of safe zones. And what instead we have moved to, what we have supported, are areas that are deconfliction sites. And there are sites that are UN flagged facilities that Israel is aware where those sites are. Israel has placed them on deconfliction lists, and Israel is not supposed to target those sites. That is what I was referring to. We continue to support people moving to those sites where they can be safe from harm. But again, we recognize the very difficult situation on the ground and the very difficult choices that many Palestinian civilians are having to make every day.
Just follow up on
Yeah.
that. You're making a distinction between the safe zone
just,
and the area deconfliction.
So just to be very clear, so there has been ideas at one point of safe zones, entire areas. There's this area over near the beach, an entire area that looks more like a refugee camp that people could.
You're talking.
I'm talking about it's not just size. There, instead of like designated, it's neighborhoods where the Israel is not conducting operations. So you've seen them flag areas where they intend to conduct major combat operations, told people to leave those areas, go to other areas where they're not currently conducting operations. In addition to that, there are facilities, schools and other places, UN sites, UNRWA sites, where people are taking shelter, and those sites are on deconfliction lists and are not supposed to be struck by the Israeli army. That's what I was